Hi guys, I'm live. How you guys doing? So I did all my chores, and all that, my teeth and everything I did in the morning. Got my guitar and amp and all my accessories ready, and they're in the studio 666, so they don't stay out here on the porch where they can get direct sunlight, which isn't good for equipment, wood, electronics, metal, whatever equipment it is. So, but I'm ready for the party, ready for them to come anytime. They said 12:30, so I'm already out here. I'm foregoing taking a walk today. This is more important. I haven't even gone out of my house today. I haven't even gone down the street today. So that's good. I'm taking a break from walking to do a party, and I thank all my friends that wanted me to notify them about it. You're good. I'll notify you all as soon as I know. And one of them's even going to film me today on my phone. I brought my charger in case the phone starts to die. Well, I'm going to bring my charger, and all that. I'm wearing some shorts that my friend got me, and they have studs on them. They're like rock and roll. They were saying to put studs on some of the other shorts I had, but these already have studs on them, so they're rock and roll. And I'm wearing these shorts. They're really cool for gigs. I was gonna wear long red pants, but it's just too hot. That'll be stupid. The heat will distract me if I'm wearing long pants, and plus I don't usually wear long pants. So I got the studded shorts that my friend got me. And I've done my work to get ready for the party. I haven't heard any music today or played any music today, except to test some of the chords that I'm going to bring, make sure they work. No music today, no guitar playing today. I'm going to save it for the gig, as they say. A football player doesn't start playing football before a gig. He saves it for the game, right? Well, that's what I'm doing. I'm good. I have my song list here, set list. It'll be backwards if I show it to you, but there's that. This is the first page of it, and this is the second page of it. I take it with me, so in case no matter what happens, I have the list to look at. Make sure I at least know what I'm supposed to play at some point. I'll go over it with you guys. I don't hold back from you guys, just because I didn't show you guys me practicing for it or didn't play a lot of the tracks live. I don't want to blow. I want to save that for the gig, but I'll read my set list so you guys can know, the gist of what I'm going to play. Eruption by Eddie Van Halen. So that was a request actually from our gig. The Star Spangled Banner by the Jimi Hendrix Experience, written by Francis Scott Key. That was also a request at the last party. Rape Me by Nirvana. That was a request by my friend Jack that hosted the first party I played at, which was on October 25th of last year, the Halloween party. Enter Sandman by Metallica. Again, a request by Jack. Back in Black by AC/DC. Again, a request from Jack. And Freebird by Leonard Skinner. Again, a request from Jack. So those first 6 are my solidest part of my gig. Those are all either solo pieces that were requested, or songs that were requested, and not moving from there on those. I do those. Those are good. Now, ones I've added specifically that are my additions, just so I have more material than 6 songs, right? Starting "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses. I Don't Know by Ozzy Osbourne. Good Times, Bad Times by Led Zeppelin. Running with the Devil by Van Halen. Eruption by Van Halen. That's the second time I play Eruption, but that's okay. You Really Got Me by Van Halen. Purple Haze by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Fire by the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Cliffs of Dover by Eric Johnson. Ice Cream Man by Van Halen. And I'm Free by The Who. So that's the primary and secondary parts of my song list. Then I have songs I'm just doing that I've been listening to on Pandora on my walks, or just rehearsing in my brain for just additions to that aren't written down, but that can help me play longer than just how long those songs take to play. I like to, if necessary, I can play 3 hours today. And on top of that, I got my new solo piece. When I say solo, you know what I mean. Called Rock Solid. I'm going to throw that in there. And that includes Paganini's Fifth Caprice in all 12 keys, all 12 minor keys. and I've got that to do. The Paganini part is the only non-original part. The rest is just my own. I made up. But it's interesting. Well, I said that already. And then I've got my my latest original song that's got lyrics. I'm going to do today called "I Get Down." I really like that song, so I'm going to do that song "I Get Down" as an original piece song with lyrics, and then I'm going to do "Rock Solid," which is an original song that's a lead thing, and then I'm going to do my set list here, and as I've explained to you, and that'll be my party set list. I'm just resting. I'm not. The first thing I do isn't going to just start playing guitar today. I'm just going to save that for the gig, and so I've got the shorts that my friend got me with studs. They have the studs on the back. Wearing a black long sleeve shirt, one of the nicest ones I have. I'm wearing a black belt. No connection to karate, of course, or any of the martial arts, not just karate. I've got my rainbow sunglasses that the same friend that got me the shorts got me. She's very nice to get me those. And I'm wearing this is actual silver necklace. That I bought myself, believe it or not. I actually bought myself a silver necklace with real silver. I mean, is that like, how did he do it, right? And this is another necklace that I'm wearing. I'm wearing two necklaces today. I've got my coffee. This is my favorite container for coffee. It's my second container today. It's more than a cup. It's like a lot of coffee. So I'm ready to get picked up. My equipment's all ready in Studio 666. I'm all ready to go. I got my green shoes that I really like that I just bought at Ross Just for Less. I'm not just bought them like a month ago, but they were the only ones of their kind at Ross Just for Less, and they were my size, so I had to have them. So I got them, and the credit card went through, if you can believe that. Yeah, and I didn't mean to forget this. I didn't forget. I just didn't say. My Uncle Don died yesterday. Don Packwood. So I did Wherever All the Good Times Gone by Van Halen, dedicated to him. And I can say it like this. My wife, Dal, said to me a couple months ago, she said, Don raised you, Jimmie, right? Well, my dad did too. My dad taught me a lot of things that Don couldn't or wouldn't have, But Uncle Don was there to give me everything else, to give me like a cool dude to hang out with, like a guy that was nice to me, and I liked hanging out with him. So I did that. I did Where Have All the Good Times Gone by Van Halen, and dedicated to him. R.I.P. Don. Yeah, he was actually he was 90 years old. Yeah, 90 years old. That's not bad for a guy to reach. For a girl, I don't know, but girls seem to have longer lifespans. Guys, for some reason, don't live as long. I don't know. Like Chuck Norris just died. I'm sorry about that too. R.I.P. Chuck. Anyway. So I'm ready for the gig. I'm ready for the party. And one more thing. I have open mic nights I do at the Shamrock now. I talked to the owner this time, not just some, jackal bouncer. And he said, and it turns out he's cool. Like it's Tuesday nights at 7:30 at the Shamrock in Temecula. And rather than do one tomorrow, right after my gig today, that's a little bit pushing it for me. I'm gonna try to go to a gig a gig a week from tomorrow at the Shamrock, an open mic, and I've got a friend that I just made that's going to film me. A different friend than that's going to film me today. A friend that I just made is going to film me on my phone on that gig, but she's going to bring her friend that actually has professional recording equipment to record it for real. So I think that's cool. Thank you. And that'll be a week from tomorrow at the Shamrock at 7:30 at night. I have to get a ride is the only limiting factor there, but we'll see I'll try. We'll see what I can do. I'll try to get a ride there. I can't walk my guitars to the Shamrock with in my hands with my guitars, my amps and stuff. So providing I get a ride, then there's that too. And but the friend that, yeah, we get that. Well, the friend, yeah. The friend's going to film me tomorrow. I'm not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Couldn't come today, so she'll get to see me a week from tomorrow and bring a friend to really record it right, and that'll be really cool. And the party today, I get $50 an hour for playing the party today. That's good money to me, and I like that. It'll be good to have a little extra cash on me. I actually start getting some things. Pay bills, whatever, So that's good. Thank you for the party, guy for giving me this gig so I can, have a little extra money. And other than that, I'm just chilling, talking to you guys. And I'm just doing songs in my head, I don't need to play any. And I like the Pandora app on my phone because when I'm walking, I actually have the option of listening to music on Pandora, and that's a way of practicing. Like I did yesterday, I did that. I did a bunch of songs on Pandora, dude. I did so many. If I'd have done any more, it would have been overkill. And just so to get them in my head to get ready to today. But today itself, I have done no music today. I didn't even turn the DVD on like I always have in the mornings. Not always, because I didn't today, but DVD in the back, to watch in the morning. I didn't even do that. It just let me save it for the gig. So I'm really happy about the gig. I'm excited about it. I've heard the saying, I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I'm ready to do this, and I'm foregoing a walk today for this. So that shows that I really care. I didn't say, well, let me go for a little walk. I'll be back. I didn't even do that. I just decided to make the day of this gig. So my friends I will text you guys when I know the details of the party, where it is and what time and all that. I will get that soon. And I want to comment just a little more. I'm ranting. Is that okay? I don't know. I have some good things to say about my haters today. Okay, is that all right? I still have my haters, but some of them I'm beginning to be able to tolerate them and actually text them back, not text, but comment back on them in my channel, and I think that's progress. I don't just delete the comment or bar them from my channel, block them or whatever. I listened to the point and I just said my thing, and then that's one of my deepest haters that I did this with, and so I think that's progress, dude. On both of our ends, probably. I don't know. I'm becoming more resilient and tougher about it, and they're becoming, at least they're not just saying, I hate you, Jimmie, I hate you, Jimmie, I hate you, Jimmie, and that's all they're saying. A lot of hate comments come off that way to me. They're not even saying anything. They're just basically revealing that they hate me, and I already know that, and I don't need to hear it again. But when they actually say something that's actually a point of detail there's actually substance to what they're saying that can be talked about, other than just you suck, Jimmie, then I can get back to them. And I did today for my haters. I got back with explaining my end of the argument, and that's better than just blocking them, deleting them, and all that. In fact, nobody's blocked on my channel and haven't been for like over a month now, or so. What am I going to accomplish? And plus, I always go back and block them anyway. And why block them? Why go to the trouble of blocking them when 3 days later I have to go to the exact same trouble to unblock them? So nobody's blocked. And people, we're all starting to get along, and I like that. That's what my channel is supposed to be, and hopefully is. It's just people getting along, good energy, and I like it. So peace, love, and rock and roll. Love you guys.